مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Good morning, dear students, and welcome to today's lesson. Today, we are going to deal with the second part of Unit 2, a thirst for knowledge. As usual, we are going to start dealing with the reading lesson. Today's lesson is a very interesting one, dealing with the golden age of Islam. Today's lesson has got certain objectives. We are going to practice our skills of skimming a text to work out the author's main purpose. Furthermore, we are asked to scan the text to fill in a timeline and work out the meanings of new vocabulary items. Now, let's start our lesson, hoping you are going to participate and interact with our lesson today as enthusiastically as it's always expected from you. First of all, let's deal with the first question, the pre-question that is found in exercise A. It says, discuss in pairs or groups. Look at the different scientific fields of study in the box below and answer the questions that follow. So we are asked to work out the meanings of these 5 different vocabulary items related to 5 different fields of scientific study: astronomy, algebra, medicine, geometry, philosophy. And each time you are asked to answer these 2 questions, what is each field of study concerned with? It means what's each scientific field dealing with, what is it about? Do you know any famous scientist from the past who contributed to that field of study? Now, let's deal with the vocabulary items. First of all, we have got astronomy. As you can see or work out from the photo, astronomy is the study of stars and planets. And the second question's answer, I know Galileo, who made the first telescope. Yes, that's very good. Good prediction for the meaning of the word astronomy. Next, yes, this is algebra. Algebra is related to mathematics. Algebra refers to the mathematics of equations. I know Al-Khwarizmi, who was a great mathematician. Third one, this is geometry. Yes, I know you can work it out from the picture given. Thank you. Geometry is related to mathematics. It refers to the study of shapes like square, rectangle, triangle. I know Al-Tusi, who was a great mathematician. Of course, these are Arab scientists. Next, we move on to the word medicine. Look at the photo and try to guess. Medicine is the study of the body and how to treat illnesses or diseases or injury. Ibn Sina is the father of medicine. Of course, this is a Muslim scientist. Next, we have got philosophy. I think you can work it out from the pronunciation. Thank you very much. Philosophy is the study of beliefs and the meaning of life. I know Plato, who was a Greek philosopher. Of course, Plato was from Greece. After working out or eliciting these 5 fields of study, let's start dealing with our reading lesson. Now, gentlemen, we move to our first actual reading task. This is exercise B and our question. Read the text quickly and choose from the options provided the main purpose of the text. So, can you guess what type of reading are we going to do? A very good answer. We are going to skim the text. This is a skimming task. Skimming task means reading the text quickly without stopping to find out about the meanings of specific vocabulary items or specific information, just to answer our question. What is the main purpose of the text? Gentlemen, now you can stop the video, read the text quickly and silently for a minute or two to work out the answer. Very good answer. The answer is D, to provide a factual and informative account of a historical era. Yes, the purpose of the text is to give information about the golden age of Islam. This is a good work and effective participation. Now we go on to deal with our reading task. Gentlemen, this is our second reading task. I think it is clear that we are going to read for detail. This time we have got a timeline and we are asked to fill in the missing answers. And please, we are asked to work out the evidence which helped us work out the answer. Now let's read the question in exercise C. Read the text again and complete the timeline on the left. Choose no more than 3 words from the text for each answer. As usual, you stop the video, this time for 5 minutes or so, to work out the answers and fill in the gaps. Now we can discuss the answers and, most importantly, work out the evidence that helped us work out our answers. The first gap, in 1632 to 75, Islamic Empire expands to Africa, Asia, and the Iberian Peninsula. That's a very good answer. Very good participation and excellent work. Where is our evidence? You can look at this sentence. Yes, as the Islamic territories expanded to Africa, Asia, and the Iberian Peninsula, libraries and centers of learning were founded throughout the Islamic world. Where is the evidence got from? This is paragraph 2, lines 2 and 3. Thank you very much. Now with the second gap. The knowledge of paper making was imported from China in 751. Where did we get that answer? Yes, this is paragraph 3. After the knowledge of paper making was imported from China in 751, thousands of historical and scientific texts were translated into Arabic. These are lines 5 and 6, paragraph 3. Very good work, marvelous participation from my hard-working students. Now, gap 3. Yes, Al-Khwarizmi invented, I think this is clear, algebra. This was in 825. The evidence? Yes, the Muslim mathematician Al-Khwarizmi is widely considered to be the father of algebra for his contributions during this period. Yes, of course, this evidence was taken from paragraph 4, lines 2 and 3. Yes, this is good work, good achievement. Now we move on to space number 4. Yes, the University of Al-Qarawiyun was founded in 859. Yes, where did we get the answer? That is in paragraph 2. The world's oldest university, Al-Qarawiyun, was founded in the northern Africa in 859 and still operates today. Of course, Al-Qarawiyun University is located in Tunisia. This is just for your information. Gap number 5. Ibn Sina published book of healing. Healing means recovery. That was in 1027. Where did we get the answer? This is paragraph 4. The physician and philosopher Ibn Sina wrote over 400 works on philosophy, mathematics, theology, and medicine, including his book of healing. Of course, this is paragraph 4, lines 3 and 4. Our last gap is Baghdad and, yes, the House of Wisdom were destroyed in 1258. Of course, that dreadful work was done by the Mongols. The evidence? Yes, unfortunately, in 1258, the city of Baghdad and the House of Wisdom were destroyed by the Mongols led by Hulagu Khan. These are lines 1 and 2, paragraph 5. This is very good work, gentlemen, reading the text in detail and working out specific information. Now we move on to our next reading task, which is going to deal with vocabulary. Now, gentlemen, we move to a different task which deals with vocabulary. This time we are asked to work out or to elicit the meanings of new vocabulary items, which is very important to give us detailed understanding of a text that we read. Exercise E, look at the highlighted words. Of course, they were highlighted in yellow color in the text and match them with their meanings. Then check your answers using a dictionary. Number 1, we have got this word, literacy. Can you refer to the text to work out the meaning of the word literacy? Yes, that's right. Literacy, this is definition A, the ability to read and write. Number 2, inquiry. What is the meaning of inquiry from the definitions given? That's right, very good. This is definition E, the process of looking for knowledge or information. Number 3, imported. When you import something, you buy it from a foreign or a different country. This is good. Definition B, brought from another country. Number 4, inclusivity. Try to guess what inclusivity means. Which definition is it? Very good. This is definition F, the policy of providing equal opportunities for people of different backgrounds. It is close in meaning to the word equality. Very good. Now let's move to number 5, thrive. What does thrive mean? Please get back to the text and think deeply about it. Very good answer. This is definition C. Thrive, to be very successful and do very well. Finally, we have got number 6, intellectual. What's intellectual? I think it's now easy to guess. This is definition D, concerning knowledge and understanding. It's not related to imagination. It's not related to emotions. It is related to the intellect, the work of your brain. It is intellectual. Thank you very much. Now we move on to our next and final exercise of today's lesson, which is exercise F. Let's go. Dear students, in this exercise, we are asked to analyze and compare our reading text and the timeline, which we have done in exercise C. Let's read the question. Read the article and the timeline again, then read the statements below and identify which features apply to each text type. Write T for timeline, A for article, or B for both in the boxes provided. Number 1, which text, the timeline, the article, or both, provides information in chronological order? Chronological order, it means the historical order of the events. Of course, this is found in the timeline because the chronological order of the timeline is in the correct order. Now we move on to number 2, is based on facts. I think this is clear. Both texts are based on facts, the article and the timeline. Number 3, omits articles and prepositions, which means uses phrases, uses short forms, not full sentences. Of course, this is the timeline because the article, of course, uses full sentences. Number 4, is organized into paragraphs, each with a central theme. This is clear. Only the article is divided into paragraphs. Number 5, uses present simple to talk about past events. If you refer to both texts, it will be easy to work out that the timeline uses the present simple tense to talk about past events. Thank you. Number 6, uses passive structures omitting the auxiliary be. Can you guess it? Can you work it out? Yes, this is the timeline. Very good work. Thank you. Number 7, uses full sentences. It's easy to guess. Of course, the article uses full sentences. Number 8, uses past tenses to talk about past events. Again, this is obvious. It is the article which uses relevant tenses to relevant past events. Number 9, has a title. Yes, both texts have titles. Number 10, and final question, uses descriptive adjectives and adverbs. Of course, this is in the article because the timeline does not give accounts or details of the events. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for your hard work, for your participation, for being immersed in our today's lesson. Please accept my greetings. This is Mr. Muhammad Abdel Fattah. Thank you very much and meet you with our following lesson. Thank you.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.